really appreciate it. I'm Lindsay Bezick from the Greater Wilkes-Barre Chamber of Commerce, and this is one of our Spotlight programs. So this is through our Connect system, and you are in our Think Center space, so hopefully if you haven't been here before, you're really enjoying it. This is our 6,000 square foot space that we have for entrepreneurs to co-work out of and host great programs like this, so we really do appreciate you coming out. And I'm so excited for the lineup of people that we have tonight. I think you're all really going to enjoy this program. So our main focus is really to bring amazing entrepreneurs and the business community together, and students, and really just get to network and have conversations and keep growing business in Northeastern Pennsylvania. So you're really in for a treat with the 4 of these amazing speakers we have. So I'd like to introduce someone who couldn't do this without, which is Penn State Wilkes-Barre, who is the proud sponsor of this program. So here is Rachel Olszewski, the Director of Strategic Communications.
I don't like using a microphone, but I will. So we are extremely proud and honored to be the spotlight sponsor tonight for these 4 individuals who, if you haven't had a chance to talk to them, you need to. They are extremely accomplished individuals, and I'm happy to say I know all 4 of them now. So that's a good thing. I can do a basic introduction of these guys tonight, but I decided to go a little bit different. In PR, we dig up the dirt. We like the dirt on people. So I decided, I could tell you all about Chris, and I could tell you about his degrees and what he's done in his life. But you really want to know the dirt, right? You really want to know what it is. You really want to know the dirt on Chris, right? So, a couple things about Chris that you may know, you may not know. First of all, if you're ever looking for a yodeler, Chris is your guy. He is the yodeler in the Wyoming Valley, just FYI. Might give us a little show later, maybe.
Was not my agreement.
But he's also not shy, because he sang the national anthem in front of 33,000 people at a Major League Baseball game.
And Pirates fans? It's under Pennsylvania team.
Sorry about that. And last, but definitely not least, about Chris, he was his school's mascot. A cardinal. So, Chris.
Yes.
But before you go, you know where I went last summer? I went across to Switzerland, where all the yodelers be to try to learn to yodel with the yodelio. I climbed the big hot mountain on a clear and sunny day, and there I met a yodel and a little Swiss chalet. Part 2 after the presentation. Before coming up. So, my name is Chris Bohinski. I'm glad you're laughing. That means you're an attentive bunch. Did we enjoy our Redanos? Yes. Okay, we're going to work on our participation, but here we go. So, NYC, Smile for Me. We're in WB, not NYC. So before I get to what NYC Smile for Me is, which is a smile mission created by me, Chris Bohinski, I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about myself that are, I guess, considered fun facts as well. So my involvement with social media started only in college. I'm 27 years old. I graduated college in 2013. And during my freshman year, that's when I dove into the realm of Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and YouTube. While I was in college, I found out that I had a hidden talent. I'm one of a handful of people in the world that can break a wine glass with my voice. And because of that talent, my YouTube video has become viral online and has allowed me a lot of exposure on different network television shows and films, and has allowed a lot of awesome opportunities to come because of that initial social media interaction of YouTube. You can actually see, again, because this is the social media night, Because of that talent and that video on YouTube, I was a guest on multiple occasions on the Today Show. NBC's The Today Show, where I actually ultimately won a contest that they had. Again, another contest that I entered that I found out because of Twitter, and I entered via a Twitter link, was a contest that the New York Post, the newspaper, did. So basically, like I tell people, is I was shirtless on the cover of a section of a newspaper that got distributed to 6 million people. But you know what? I won that contest too. So in the end, it was all worth it. And most recently, I don't know if any of you watched, there's a new show on ABC. It's called Deception. Anybody? No one has watched it. You've heard of it. You know, I love participation and I love people that answer my questions. So you give the first prize of the night in NYC Smile for Me bracelet. Wonderful. He's the inventor of the ILO. Talk to him afterwards. My name, I go by for the Smile Mission, Boh the Smile Guy, is actually seen on a commercial right now for that ABC show called Deception. So now, we're going to focus on what social media truly means to me, and what it has allowed me to do, and what it's going to hopefully continue to allow me to do and accomplish. I ask a lot of people the same 4-word question, and that question is, what makes you smile? And I was told by a mom that this has a pointer. Is that true? Look at that, wow. I feel so official. And look at it, even moves with me if I move. So I say that because my Smile Mission, NYC Smile for Me, which has a very big social media presence, focuses on that question. And before I explain any more about it, I would love for you to watch a 60-second little commercial that I created that will tell you what it really is.
Hey there, that's Boh, the Smile Guy. He's spreading happiness, positivity, and joy through the Smile Mission, NYC Smile for Me. Boh shares a unique #smile story with everyone he meets by asking them all the same 4-word question. What makes you smile?
Congratulations on what you're doing.
Join me
And me, Boh the Smile Guy.
and visit nycsmileforme.com.
Thank you. Who started that applause? They would have applause too. Was it my mom? Okay, well, we'll save it. My mom and sister are right here in the front, and actually that was my mom's voice doing the voiceover work for that commercial.
Chris is a perfectionist, and you don't know how many times we did that.
Please don't tell her. But what my mom doesn't know, I actually saved all of the recordings that we didn't use, so there is hours of voiceover that was not ultimately used. But tonight really is about social media, right? That's why hopefully all of you are here. I know some are here for the free Redonos. That was a big seller. Free drinks. This is a great event that Wilkes-Barre Connect is doing to involve the community with local entrepreneurs. And these 3 sitting to my left, your right, are the true professionals in this realm of social media and have made social media their job and their life and their lifestyle. And what I do is focused on 3 things, and those 3 things are to share happiness, positivity, and joy by sharing the things that make people smile. So because it's social media night, and you see this #smile story giveaway going in the wind with me. Do you like that graphic? Thank you. PowerPoint, not sponsored. For the second half of my presentation, if anybody has their phone out, if you like, follow, and post a picture of me during the next half of this presentation on either Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, one person is going to win the grand prize, and that is, from a recent #Smile Story video I have, an autograph program of Paul Rudd, who you know is Ant-Man, and Gilbert Gottfried, who I'm biggest fan of as Iago from Aladdin. So, if anybody wants to grab their phones, take a picture of this presentation, hopefully I'm in it, and tag NYC Smile for me on it, my wonderful assistant Ahmad, during the next presentational videos, will be choosing the winner randomly. So we will play this next video. And again, to preface this, I'm showing you this slideshow now to have you understand how, for me, social media and the evolution of what I'm doing on it has really and truly allowed me to come in contact with a lot of awesome people. Sometimes my mother, who goes by Mama Boh in these videos with me, Boh the Smile Guy, is a co-host. Is a co-host with me. So she actually, with a recent interview with Haley Mills, if you're familiar with the Disney movie Pollyanna or the original Parent Trap, now after my mom was able to interview her, in the past year my mom has interviewed an Oscar, Grammy, Tony, and Academy Award winner. You have your EGOT. Yes. Apart from talking with celebrities and well-known personalities on these red carpets, at these press events, at these Broadway show openings and film premieres, and having the glitz and glamour of this Hollywood-type lifestyle, a lot of journalists do that, and that's great. What I try to do, and what my hope is my smile mission, along with asking them that question of what makes you smile, I'm also having a philanthropic and service-oriented aspect as a part of it. So throughout this slideshow, you'll see me with Rosie O'Donnell. That night we were raising money for her organization that gives underprivileged Broadway, underprivileged youth in New York City experiences on a Broadway stage. And they get to sing with Broadway performers, things that they would never do in their life. That was just Paige Davis, who you know as the host of Trading Spaces. That day we were packing backpacks for, again, underprivileged youth in New York City, that everyone before the start of the school year is given a brand new backpack, so they get to go into that first day with all of their peers already prepared and not feeling like they just don't have a backpack because of funds or any sort of situation they're in. And again, I'm mentioning that, and there's Paul Rudd, he signed that program right after we were laughing there. Actually, the thing that makes him smile is the last 5 minutes of an Undercover Boss episode, which again I relate to because I love reality television, so that's what we were laughing about. That night we were with the National Stuttering Association for the Young. Again, raising money for that organization, giving people knowledge of this thing that a lot of people have, stuttering, and giving them an opportunity to be in a Broadway community and with these Hollywood stars. There is Susan Boyle. We haven't seen her in a long time, right in that top corner. Remember her? We used to love her on America's Got Talent. I don't know if you're laughing because you've never heard of her and you're like, who am I talking about? Or if you too have, well look, we made Steve Harvey cry. Did anybody enter that contest? Yeah, did anybody post some pictures? Again, you can see on the line on the TVs up there, it's NYC Smile for me. It's the number 4. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. And the goal of this Smile mission is, like I said, to spread happiness, positivity, and joy by sharing the things that make folks smile. And tonight is a night about social media, and tonight is a night of how social media can influence our lives And I think it's very fitting because we live in a world right now that sometimes social media and the influence of it is not so positive. So the only sort of content that I ever produce and I ever put out is strictly positive. So when you share your hashtag smile story with me, it's all about hoping to make someone else smile because of your smile. So I guess I was invited here tonight because although I'm not a professional, I don't think I am, in this realm of social media like these three wonderful individuals are next to me, I have allowed myself to cultivate this platform and online presence. And I think it's important to note that I'm not affiliated with any sort of agency. I don't have a manager. am not associated with any sort of network. I don't get paid for any of this. I haven't raised any funds because of this. So my goal is to make it my life's work and to make it somehow a part of my life forever and to weave it into what I'm going to do next. What I mistakenly did not say in the beginning is, if you're thinking, well, why are you here in Wilkes-Barre right now? And it's called NYC Smile for me. Well, for the last 3 years, I lived in New York City. And most recently moved back home because of a family health diagnosis that allowed me to come back here to Wilkes-Barre Township. If there's any township people here. Yeah, so I know my mom and sister are here. Does anybody live in a township here? Okay. Okay, you win. Yes. I know you already have a bracelet. And who else raised their hand? Someone. Yes, here. Oh, I almost got it. I'm sorry. That might be a lawsuit. If I throw something in like that. So if you were to ask me today, what's my hashtag smile story? I would say it's my family. There's my mom on her recent birthday with my brother and my sister. My dad is down there, birds. I don't know if any of you go to Wilkes or King's. Okay, I think we're tired, right? Another fun fact, I guess, that you could put on your repertoire is in a standard biology book that Wilkes and King's uses. I used to be a bird photographer, and they use some of my bird photos in their textbooks. So again, fun fact, fun hashtag smile story. I just thought of that because that was during high school where I took pictures of birds. So you might see my name underneath the bird photo in your textbook if you're taking biology. So I hope you somehow or some way got something out of my presentation. Again, it's my mission that if you can take anything away from this is you could see how social media and how Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat can have a positive impact on your life, because truly if it wasn't for the support of so many people, especially people from the Wyoming Valley, I wouldn't be able to have the credentials to get invited to go to all of these fancy events and speak to all of these fancy people. So I appreciate you listening to me. I smiled tonight because I yodeled. I haven't yodeled in a long time. And now I wish we knew now fun facts about you. So yeah. Do we have karaoke back there? I'm on it. So thank you all, and again, afterwards I have lots of more bracelets and bumper stickers from the chamber and lanyards, and we'll give away this autograph program to someone after the next videos are shown the presentation. So thank you for listening to me. I appreciate all of the smiling faces in the crowd, so thank you.
So much. Can we get another round of applause for Chris? Fantastic. So we have 3 more presentations tonight via video. We have our video spotlights. So we have Ryan, Jess, and Ashleen.
Really encouraged now, all of our speakers and our videos are going to go to their little stations over here. Their logos are on the TV, so please go and network with them, ask them questions. I think they're going to stick around with us for a little bit, so we really encourage you now to kind of go out and talk to them one-on-one.
We have the contest.
Oh, we have the contest.
Yes.
Oh, who's our winner?
Yes. Now, if you didn't win, remember I have a goodie bag of prizes.
So if you come up and meet me, get one of my business cards, you can take whatever you want from it. But the winner of this was an Instagram picture to someone's name who is Elizabeth.
Social media, she's our big winner. And we just want to encourage you as well, our next Spotlight program is April 26th. We're focusing on video game creation. So it's a gaming theme, going to be super cool, again, presented by Penn State Wilkes-Barre. So please go and network. There's lots of food left. So stay and hang out, and thank you again for coming. We appreciate your time.